Hello, and welcome to the Weekly Snapshot. I'm Joe Craig, Director Emeritus for the Forum, filling in for Bill this week. With the NFL Draft coming up, I asked Bill if I could fill in to talk about some research I did with my co-author Niven Winchester from Auckland University of Technology. We took a stab at seeing if we could figure out what led to quarterbacks being drafted, and of the set that was drafted, what was the key indicator of success. It shouldn't be a surprise that passing ability in college was the key indicator of being drafted. But interestingly, differences in college passing ability among those drafted was a poor predictor of how quarterbacks would do in the NFL. What was really shocking was that effective rushing in college turned out to be the major predictor of how a quarterback would perform in the NFL. Now, this doesn't mean they were a volume rusher in college, just an effective one. It could be that this effective rushing picked up on situational awareness and an ability to extend drives. So what does the algorithm say about this year's quarterback class? This chart is the predicted best QBR score for a player in their first 5 seasons. The range is from 0 to 100, with 50 being roughly an average NFL quarterback. As you can see, we predict that the best QB of the bunch is Jaden Daniels, followed by Drake May and Caleb Williams in third. Additionally, there doesn't seem to be much difference between Drake May in second and JJ McCarthy in fifth. For those of you that may not know, Caleb Williams is considered the can't-miss prospect this year and has a scout score of 96. The only players in the last 5 years to match or exceed that score are Trevor Lawrence at 97 and Bryce Young at 96. The most interesting comparison year we found in recent memory was 2018. That year, Sam Darnold, Josh Rosen, Josh Allen, and Baker Mayfield were all rated by scouts as better than this year's NFL MVP, Lamar Jackson. Our algorithm, however, predicted Lamar Jackson to be the best of the bunch, and indeed he scored the highest QBR of the group, followed by Josh Allen, who we had rated as the second best quarterback as well. So what does this mean for the Broncos, who desperately need a QB? Besides investigating rushing effectiveness, drafting a QB can be a mess. While the algorithm does better than scouts, who do quite poorly themselves, we also predicted some big misses. For instance, we had Malik Willis, currently riding the pine in Tennessee, being almost as successful as Lamar, and Brock Purdy, Super Bowl runner-up last year, as being well below average in the NFL. If I were the Broncos' brain trust, I'd be wary of selling the farm for any quarterback. But also, players like Bo Nix and Michael Pratt aren't that much different in expectation from Caleb Williams. I hope you found this interesting, and Bill will be back next week.